Hello everyone, and welcome to your weekly reading for October 2nd, 2022. This is a collective reading, you guys. See if it resonates, see if it doesn't. You guys know the drill by now. Be sure to check your other signs for... Well, no, don't check your other signs. But you can check your signs, you guys. October career and money readings are out. If you haven't seen those, check them out. But wait till you're done this one and then go check them out. All right, if you're new to my channel... Hi, how are you? It's good to meet you. If you're returning, hello, welcome back. It is so great to see you again. As always, you guys, feel free to click the link in the description to get a reading all of your very own from me. All right, without further ado, oh geez Louise, let's just get into what this week has in store for us collectively, shall we? What do we need to know? Whoa, did you guys see that? All right. Watch the emotions this week that they don't kind of trip us up, get us in trouble. You know, there's a little bit of need for staying calm, cool, and collected, right? We might be, for lack of a better word, overwhelmed with different emotions and things like that coming up this week. Can you get in control of them? Absolutely. Some of us might have something you were looking forward to fall through. You know, it might have been an opportunity, you know, to make some money. It might have been like something that you were planning that falls through. It could be some sort of market that you were going to perhaps participate in that's canceled, or, you know, maybe you had a client that booked a service, then, you know, cancels last minute, things like that. There's going to be little odds and ends like that. Or there might be something that comes up that isn't quite what you're about, you know what I mean? But yet it's like an opportunity that you could make some money, and there might be some decision making about, is this something I really want to do? Okay. I don't know why this needs to be said, but it needs to be said for somebody. You don't have to say yes to every little opportunity, because it might make you some cash on the side. Okay, if it doesn't feel right, follow that. But there is sort of a sense of decisions have to be made this week regardless, whether it's about money, whether it's about relationships, or, you know, this is stuff that we have to look at that maybe we haven't been, we've been putting off for a while. We've been just like, I don't really want to look at this. That's a future me problem. Well, future you is now. So it's time to make some decisions, which is why, you know, yeah, 7 of Cups, you might feel overwhelmed. The emotions might come over. You know, there's just this sense of like, fuck, you know. But that's okay. Ultimately, it's for your highest good, because we do have the 9 of Cups here, which is, of course, the wish fulfillment card. She looks pretty chill in her nice little lounger, looking bougie as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, this is all going to be for the greater good. It's just this week is kind of like, fuck, now I got to start assessing some things. Now I got to start doing some things. I feel like there might have been a lack of boundaries that you need to correct, or you haven't been saying things that you've been needing to say, right? It's kind of like, well, maybe if I just sweep it under the rug, I won't have to deal with that. It'll kind of fix itself. No, nah, it's coming up to bite you in the ass. I feel like I need this reading so bad. I'm feeling so called out right now. Fuck me. So anyway, we need to get, if you have something to say this week, say it. Say it nicely, but be succinct. Make some decisions, get your clarity, and just trust that you're making the right one. Try not to get overwhelmed. Try not to let the emotions take over, because remember, this is ultimately giving you what we asked for. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we're in a transition period. This isn't going to be super smooth, right? But that doesn't, okay. disclaimer, just because something isn't smooth doesn't mean it's not good, okay? It's just, like we said, you might feel overwhelmed. You might get a little bit like, oh, I don't know what to do, or, oh, I don't really know what I want to do yet. You might just have to just ride those waves a little bit. Again, if we don't let the emotions take over, it won't feel so all-consuming, okay? So this week, we're just going to kind of ride the waves, make the decisions as they come in that we need to, remembering this is for giving us what we had asked for. Okay. And just accept it and roll with it. Right? Accept it and roll with it. This isn't going to be like, this is taking us away from the hard times and the disappointments and the annoyances and all of those things. Okay. They're still there. They're just not prevalent. We're moving away from it. Remember, transitioning, it's not just like, oh, look, everything's sunshine and rainbows. No, it was kind of shitty. We were feeling it. Now we're slowly moving through it. Slowly being the operative word here. Okay. Listen to your intuition this week. I feel like, particularly as the High Priestess falls beside this Two of Swords, really use your intuition to make those decisions, right? And when I talk about the self-mastery of the emotions and not letting them take over, that doesn't mean we don't acknowledge what we're feeling. It's just we don't let it get to the point of overwhelm. Okay, we still acknowledge what we feel, we still accept that. So we don't turn off the intuition because of that. Okay, that needed to be said for somebody. That's follow your intuition. Okay, do what you need to do to get that confidence back in it. Because we're in tune, it's just like we're not listening this week. Because again, there's that potential of being so overwhelmed and just, I don't want to fucking deal. Right? Let me know, are you guys feeling that way too? That's kind of like how I've been feeling with everything in life. It's like, you know what? That's a later me problem. I just don't want to fucking deal with any of this right now. Well, the time has come, my friends. Again, Eight of Cups in reverse. This is not going to be just an easy runaway thing. As much as we may have the urge for that. Okay? This is not a week to travel. This is not a week to do any sort of rash decisions, walking away from any jobs, people, anything like that. Okay? This is not a week for that. Judgment. Yeah. This is a week to listen to the intuition, to see what's coming up. Okay, so think of this as kind of like a, how do I want to put this? Yeah, like roll with the punches, sit back and see what comes in. This is not an action week. We have no knights whatsoever. We don't really have any action cards here. We have movement cards in reverse. So it's like, you know what? Just sit still. Just sit still. Just be this week. Acknowledge what comes in. Get your clarity on what you want to say, what you want to do. Deal with the decisions that you've been putting off. And we'll see where next week brings us. But for right now, it's just listen to that intuition and just roll with the punches. Again, we're not getting super emotionally invested in things, but we're not completely detaching, right? We're just going with the flow. Remember, Nine of Cups says, we've manifested this. This is for our highest good. We've asked for this, right? Transition sucks. Transition sucks sometimes. And realistically, this isn't actually bad cards. It's kind of like a week. You know, meh, right? But if you've been feeling that for a long time, that like, meh, I know I have. We're transitioning away from that, right? But we're still kind of in the thick of it. So it's just a matter of getting a handle on that and just getting our clarity and cutting through it. I'm telling you, your intuition is going to help you here. So don't turn it off. Don't turn off the intuition. Really tune into it, okay? Tune in and trust. That's our motto this week. Tune in and trust. Tune in and trust the intuition. All right? It's telling you how to get out. It's telling you where to move, when it's time to move. Okay? So never mind the opportunities you thought were going to happen that's not coming through. Fuck it. That's not the right one. Okay? It's not the right one. But it's going to bring forth some decisions that we need to deal with that will bring us to where we need to be. Okay? So just trust the process. All right? Trust the process. This is all good, guys. It's all fucking good. All right? So let me know in the comments. Are you feeling it? Are you in the thick of it? I'm so with you there if you are. Let's support each other in the comments. Sending you guys so much love. We will talk to you very, very soon on the next video.